Minecraft, One of a Kind, Episode 5 of Brian playing 3-2's map of Final Fantasy II is kind of a one of a kind because it's a super long episode, almost an hour. And basically, I am progressing through a very interesting, beautiful, dangerous area. And yeah, I had a fun play session, and there wasn't a whole lot I wanted to cut out. And so there's just lots of exciting footage in here, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello, it is a fresh day for Brian. And a fresh episode, and given that everything is so fresh, I really like this Unbreaking 10 golden pick, and I'm afraid that I am going to lose it or do something stupid, because oftentimes right at the beginning of an episode, I'm kind of like not in practice or warmed up, and so I'm going to drop off some of my better stuff in a chest up there. I seem to recall this was all like silverfish blocks, yeah. And yeah, just try to go exploring as I try to get warmed back up, and then if I manage to not die, I'll go back and get some better inventory, and we'll continue on. So, let's see, what did we have up here? I had placed those bricks just to box this out. I hear a spider and a skeleton. And alright, spider sounds like he's in here. Here's a nice look back over at the bedrock rain clouds over this bog. And you can't hide silverfish inside moss stone, and so this will be a safe place to try to climb up, I guess. Just continue to climb higher. Maybe. Yes. Oh, wow. Paintings. I can't recall. Were there ever any paintings anywhere in... Alright, I just see a bunch of enemies who I think are spawning. So let's try to get some light in here. Alright, and remember where we're at. It's not ultra hardcore. I do have good armor. And this crazy knockback sword that has who knows what else on it. Actually, yeah, let's take a quick moment. And sharpness, knockback, and unbreaking. Okay, awesome. Well, that should help me out a lot. But it is gold, and even with the unbreaking, I do see that it's already taken a fair bit of damage. Okay. I hear a bunch of enemies that way, so let's try running this way. And just see who all we encounter over here. Try to get some light in here. Yeah, I find when you're armored up, especially because I was just watching one of 3-2's kind of like dev playthroughs of Final Fantasy I. Yeah, when you're armored up, it's often the case that you can just kind of do what I just did there, which is get your sprint on. There are, yeah, a bunch of enemies. Oops, I may have just angered an Enderman. And that will change the tenor of this a bit. Did you guys see, did any skeletons spawn in here? I don't think they did. But they must have spawned in the other room. And I think they're still spawned in other places, because this is a lot of mobs. Haha, you guys are fighting each other. Alright, so let's try to do the same kind of thing over here and just get some more light kind of down on the floor, and don't have an Enderman attacking me yet, so I think maybe they just got hit by a skeleton arrow or something else that made them teleport. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I see the spawners up in the ceiling over there. Okay, so I'm gonna need some like higher light probably. Oh gosh, there are a lot of got a lot of bad guys over here. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back in here, and I'm going to go, whoop, get some light over there. I see some light up here. Okay, here's another spawner up here. I will go zinc, put a spawner, or torch there, get another torch over here. Okay. And now, so long as I don't look at an Enderman, I think I'm in pretty good shape. Got the skeleton kind of helping me out over here. Yeah, and then the structure in the middle of this room. Oh, there's another skeleton who just like spawned on top of I don't know what over here. So let's also get some torches kind of like higher up on these structures. Yeah, that's actually... So one... Oops, just knocked the painting off the side of the... I didn't even think about the fact that paintings can like hide things, like secret passageways and things. I should do that actually. Alright, there's a fair bit of stuff going on here. Did I just use up all my torches? I think I might have just used up all my torches. That could get me into some trouble. Alright, hey dude. You were dead. Okay. Let's see if that was truly all my torches. It was. So, I think I'm going to need to go back and get some more torches. I will, since there's one painting left, go ahead and knock it down. And, yep, I guess I'm going to have to head back home and get some more torches, because obviously there's a lot of spawners in here. I could just try to break the spawners and then take down some of the... No, I really think it's going to be smarter to get torches. Alright, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to refuel. I will see you guys in a little bit. Something I missed before, sub-area Passion of the Argus. On the back it says... Area name rejects, Sky Castle, and Ligar's Place. I don't know who Ligar is. I don't know if that's a reference to something. In any case, I am going to... Oops, that's probably not the best place to dig myself back out. How about I dig myself back out in the center, or right on the little bridge, so that I don't accidentally make a boo-boo. And yeah, I'm going to go find my way back. I'm going to go get some more torches and see you guys in a bit. Okay, I took the super axe that I had and chopped down this whole tree, and so as a result I have tons of charcoal cooking up. At this point I have lots of torches on my person, so I think it's time to head back inside here. I realize that this only has Unbreaking 1, and so this sword is about to go, and my armor's also taken a bit of a beating, so I need to be wary of those things, but I'm going to head back inside and we're going to continue to explore up in there. Okay, I am back in here. And I have this crazy pick, which should make it... Hello. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies so quickly. Easy to take out spawners once I find the spawners. And so, let's just try to... Alright, yep, that sword was gonna go. I brought along another stone sword, which will last a bit longer. And I'm starting out with zombie flesh, but I do have some other good food. Let me go ahead and move this sword over here. Alright, and so let's try to run over in here somewhere and see if we can find where all these spawners are. So one is, it does seem like there's some spawners in the walls, and so I'm just going to try to put... Oops, I hear silverfish too in here. Some light up on these walls. Hello, skeleton. And I really should actually try to avoid damage, just because of the fact that this armor is getting so beat up. And so eventually this armor is going to start breaking with all the damage I'm taking too. And that would suck. Alright. And I just saw... Okay, so it seems like he did spawn in midair, like right over here. Okay, and yes, I do see the spawner up there. So let's actually... use this crazy awesome pick, and I just want to get a sense of what the spawner kind of like layout is up here and see if there's multiple spawners, or there's another skeleton. What exactly is going on up here? Alright, so there is a spawner. Are there multiple spawners, or was there just one? Looks like it might be just that one. Hello, skeleton. Alright, you were dead. And so I guess it's just the case that with the torch placement, it's still the case that they're spawning in the room. And so kudos to 3-2 for coming up with a clever way to position the spawners such that they are tough to get at. But now... Alright, I should heal up a little bit. Alright, I took out this spawner and took out this spawner, but I haven't taken out the one that's over here, so let's go ahead and take it out for completeness sake. Alright, great. And I think before I go ahead and move into any other rooms, I'm going to do the same thing back over in this room that is mostly well lit. So let's run over in here. Just because I worry at some point that I might be on the outside of this building or in another room that's adjacent or something. And so having these spawners taken out will be good from the point of view of they won't be spawning elsewhere other than just inside this room. And yeah, this is kind of like the first time I've gotten this circle stone, and so I feel kind of bad that like there isn't anything kind of fun to do with it, but it's like a new block for me. But it doesn't really have any other awesome properties other than looking cool. Alright, and I still have plenty of torches, and there are some fence gates through here, but since I have this awesome pick, instead I will just dig through here. Because it does seem like this pick has a lot of unbreaking. Okay, I just saw a zombie spawn, and so let's go ahead and get some light on the ground. And then I'm going to sit here for a moment and watch and just see if I see the zombie spawn again. I think he spawned like over here. Not sure if he's going to be able to spawn anymore now. But it seems like there's some other spawners in the wall. Alright, and we definitely have another room full of bad guys over here. Maybe this time I'll go ahead and chop through this. I didn't bring the super axe along. It is pretty damaged at this point because I've been using it to chop down a bunch of wood to get these torches. Alright, oops. And let's go ahead and get a torch in here. Alright, I see a bunch of spawn. Oh my gosh, look at all the spawners. Do you see that? That is not going to be fun. Let's come back to that in a moment. Possibly we'll get far enough away that some of the enemies over there will despawn. And let's go check out the other side. I have a feeling it's going to kind of all circle around into the same area. But let's actually kind of try it and see to know for sure. Because I don't really want to just kind of run in there. Because that does not look like it's going to be pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Alright, I will just do this. Alright, hello. Oh my goodness, this is a different kind of area. It looks like there might be holes in the ground, so I need to worry about that. Alright, various bad guys. I see silverfish. There's a silverfish pushing me around right now. And I guess I'll go ahead and kill him with my sword. I did hear at least one other silverfish spawn. But it seems like there's not tons and tons of silverfish anyway. There's another silverfish. Well, maybe there are. Okay, here comes more silverfish. There's a lot of moss stone that I'm standing on, so I'm not too worried about like the ground just kind of disappearing out from under me. And it looks like, do we have like holes in the void over here, or... Oh, there's another gas spawner, isn't it? Crap. Yep, there's a gas spawner down here and a bunch of ghasts. Where's the spawner? The spawner is further down. Alright, here's another silverfish. Hold on. And here's another silverfish. Let's go ahead and... Do I have a flint and steel? I do not have a flint and steel. I do not have a lava buckets. Yeah, the only other thing you can do with the silverfish... Alright, I did hear another silverfish fall out of somewhere. There might be another room over here, actually. Alright, but there's bedrock in between, so even if there is, I can't just kind of carve my way over there. Here's another silverfish. I'm not sure if I should be trying to kill them, or I could just dig a hole for them and have the silverfish go all down in a hole. Like that guy. Yep, there's definitely a lot of silverfish blocks around here. Okay. I don't see any silverfish coming to get me. Basically, I want to see if I can get down to where the gas spawner is, but I can't tell if there's a lower layer down here. Alright, here's some bedrock. Just trying to keep an eye out for any silverfish who are going to push me off the edge, because it seems like there is an edge coming up. Alright, there's a ghast. Haha. Oh, God, no, 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 no! I'm carrying so much good gear. Is this water, please? It is water, but it's only one layer down. Do I want to run down and get that gear? I might want to do that. I think I know where it is. Yeah, I guess this will just be a good experiment in order to like find out this information. And so, I'm down there. I'm gonna like swim down this waterfall and then see if I can find my corpse at the bottom. Or rather than swim, I will fall down to here and then come back into the waterfall. Yes, I'm gonna see if I can find my corpse. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a moment, assuming I can find it. Aha! I believe... I'm glad that you can see experience balls from a long ways away, because that's the only thing I would have been able to see, because it's in the dark over here. But yes, here is all of my stuff, or at least enough of it that I can set down this and put down a torch, and now I'll be able to see the rest of it. Great, so I'm going to pick up all my stuff and get organized, and see you guys again in a moment. Okay, I got all my stuff back. I put down some lights to kind of make sure that I could see everything that's under here. And so 3-2, I want to acknowledge the kindness of, even though this is a killing fall, of having it be somewhere where you can retrieve your items, because basically this is the only armor other than some leather that I have right now. And while it does make it more challenging when you lose all your possessions in the void, it's also very frustrating and discouraging. And so I appreciate giving the player the opportunity to retrieve his items. Wow, there's a giant slime that just jumped off of there. And now since we're down here, it might be interesting to just kind of like, carve my way up into one of these things and see if there's any other. There'll probably be some other like loot chests or resources, but see if there's anything else at the bottom. My expectation, of course, is that up in the top is where we're going to find the birdcage. But since I'm down here, I will do a little bit of exploring down here, but then I'll probably end up just swimming back up to my bed, and we'll continue on. So I'll do a tiny bit of exploring and bring you guys back in if there's anything interesting. Okay, I started carving my way up and in, and it seems like this one, at least, is completely hollow. And so, yeah, I think I'll just kind of work on the assumption that there's nothing too interesting down here at the bottom layers. There probably is some things, some hidden loot or something. But I am just going to swim my way back up to the top, sleep in the bed, and then we'll try attacking this big kind of castle thing again. And yeah, it's definitely going to be challenging. I wonder if I should try to build kind of a layer underneath to where I wouldn't fall through, or I could like fall through onto some other thing. We're going to have to see if this happens multiple times, like if I end up falling down to this layer or not. So, yep, we'll see. I'll see you guys in a bit. And I have a Power 1 bow on my bar, and so apparently when I was fighting a skeleton recently, he dropped a Power 1 bow, and so that is awesome. Hooray. I hear lava over here. This seems to be all bedrock. Is that true? It seems like it, but I wonder if there is like a something somewhere, because I definitely heard lava down there, and so I wonder if there's some other way to like get inside this bedrock wall or something. I don't know. And it also looks possibly like it's not all bedrock. It looks to me like right here there is a different material. Yep. Do you see this? There's like a big triangle made of stone or gravel or something. And so it might be, and there's almost kind of a walkway that kind of like goes right over to here. So I think we need to investigate this. It might be a trap or it might be something awesome. Let's find out which one it is. So I don't know if you guys can see this well on the screen. I think this is gravel, which is going to be a real pain in the neck to try to actually... I need to step out for a minute and get a breath of fresh air. Okay. Is there any good way to attack this? I don't think. I think I just need to make sure I... Alright, got one piece of it, and now I take a breath. Oops. Alright, and if... Oops, Alright, this will probably take some time. I will carve open a hole, and I will bring you guys back in once I've done that. Look at this. It looks like it might be a railway. Let me go ahead and get over here. Oh, and there's a loot chest, too. Wow. Oh, and there's all the lava that I was hearing. Wow. Wow. And I can only imagine that, like, a number of players would not discover this. I guess I didn't need to place those bricks there since I could just climb down the vines. Wow. 3-2. You put a lot of effort into these maps, and I appreciate it. They are visually stunning, and it's also just, like, surprises at every turn, and so I wonder... Definitely looks like a railway chest, or a railway, and so here's, yeah, more railway chests to kind of, like, put it together. I wonder where this is going to lead. It basically would go back to, I think, the center of the map, I think. I don't think I'm going to work on the railway right now, but it's cool to know that this is here. And so long as I'm talking about it with railways and things over here, I also appreciate the fact that basically the starting island went to the 3 areas and it was all water. Because basically that meant that rather than have to build railways, you could just take boats and, like, this one deep water ends up being kind of like a continual railway that you could just sail around on a boat in order to get places fast. And so I appreciate that as well. I thought that that was a clever map element. Yeah, awesome. All right, so yeah, at some point in the future, it seems like that's going to be just fast travel back, I'm thinking, to the center. It could go somewhere else, who knows. But I'm not going to experiment with that right now. The thing I want to do is get back up here with my items, sleep in my bed, and then go attack that thing and see if we can go ahead and... I assume there's going to be a bird cage and a record up at the end of this area, and so I would really like to get my hands on the first record, so I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we are here at this entrance once again. I'm going to get some good food in my stomach. I've got the good pick ready. I've got a stack of torches. And basically, I want to try to run over to this room that has that 100 gazillion spawners in it. And see if we can manage to take out some of the spawners before like this whole place goes completely crazy. Ah, crap. And I'm already getting off to a slow start. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh my gosh, this is going to be insane. Yep, no chance. Yep, It's like, do I have any idea of how to do this other than run it? Well, I guess now I have the doorway wide open. Oh, here's another zombie spawning. Okay, so there is another spawner over there. I don't think trying to use mob tap to my advantage is really going to help either. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a sprint. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take a sprint. 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 Oh my gosh. Alright, sprinting is definitely like the kind of like new game mechanic from 1.8 adventure mode that is like most useful on these maps, because by virtue of the fact that most enemies cannot sprint, zombie pigmen and angered endermen being a couple of the rare exceptions, yeah, it is really, really useful when you can just kind of outrun all the enemies. The skeleton was like turning to face me even though he was shooting at the other skeleton. That was pretty amusing. Alright, so I got a lot of light in there. I'm sure it was not enough to completely kind of silence all the spawners in there. Here's what I need to do. I need to back up. I'm going to try to stay as far away from all those spawners. While I just kind of take a breath. I need to remember that I have a bow and arrow in case that could be useful to me at some point. Ooh, a zombie dropped an iron shovel. I don't really need a shovel at all right now. Let's go ahead and swap out the sword, which is taking a ton of damage. And yeah, otherwise I'm ready to go back in there, and basically I'll try to put a couple more torches down and then see if I can break the spawners, I guess. Well, it depends on how many mobs might still be in that room. But we are just going to take a run for it. And oh, now it's not so bad. Alright. Of course, the creeper might end up taking out some of my torches. Alright, great. And now, I think I'll just kind of like stand in the room for a moment and see. There must be other I bet you there's spawners like inside these pillars or something. No, they can't be inside the pillars. Could they be below the pillars? No. Maybe it was just. And this is a dark room and that was all there was? Yeah, nobody else seems to be spawning. Admittedly, I do have it pretty well lit up at this point. There's a spider over here. Could be spawners like up in the ceiling somewhere. I do actually want to take a look. I just want to get a sense of. It's typically the case that 3.2 and other map makers have kind of like a typical spawner layout that they like to use. Alright, nothing up in there, it doesn't seem like. And yeah, so I want to get a sense of how 3.2 is kind of like choosing to design these rooms. So there's all this glowstone here that was kind of underneath the spawners, which is kind of strange, because that would kind of prevent some of the monsters from spawning, although I guess if like a creeper exploded, then all of a sudden the whole room might get much worse. But I wonder if there's something else down here. So I'm just going to kind of dig underneath the... Nope, it's just bedrock down here as well. Alright, well there's another room over here. And that spider doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so I guess let's take a peek in here. And we have a welcoming party. Hello, zombie. Hello, other zombie. Who else do we got? Nobody yet. Alright, here come a bunch of creepers. Let's go ahead and kind of do that to open up the doorway. And, oh my gosh, it's another one of those. Oh crap. Let's back off. And fight some of the enemies who have come chasing us through. They might be all kind of like blocked behind this spider, which would be pretty funny. Yes, let's see if we can get like a creeper to come over here and possibly explode all the enemies. I have few enough weapons that I'm actually going to be worried about my sword's durability running out, and so I guess I should be trying to get some critical hits possibly. It's not a creeper over here really to blow up all these guys? Guess not. Alright, there's another creeper. Let's add some more light. Oh dear. Oh, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. I did not eat food, I think, before I started that little run, so let's definitely get some more food in my tummy. Food in my tummy. Alright, and yeah, we'll have some guys coming, but that's fine. Hello, Skeletor. Alright, you are dead, sir. I'm going to regain some health and see you guys in a moment. My armor has really taken a beating, and so I just need to be aware of the fact that this is going to continue to get harder and harder. But, them's the breaks. I do have some more leather back and some chests back home. And, oops, darn it. Need to try not to take as much damage here. Alright, we need to do another run of just trying to get some light on the floor. Oops, sprint, sprint, sprint. Here's a sprint. Crap, 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 crap. Alright, few enough enemies over here, and I'm far enough away from the spawner. Oh, except for there's some gas spawner behind me. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Alright. And, ooh, lava in the ceiling. I didn't even notice that before. I want to go ahead and take out those spawners, and I still need to get a little bit more light over there. And so, we will sprint, we will run, we will, oops, put some light there. Alright, there's a silverfish pushing me around. That's okay. I will pick up this loot. I think that was just a silverfish who just gave me a little punch, a little love tap. Alright, and now this room seems reasonably safe. Still some dark areas over in a couple corners of it, and so I'll light it up just so we don't get natural spawns. Alright, another cool looking room. And I guess we have a doorway over there, and so I guess I just need to continue on. Obviously there's gas spawning who knows where nearby. And I'm actually collecting enough like creeper dust and different things that I can't remember if I found sand anywhere on the map. This pick continues to be in great shape. Actually, let's go ahead and have you... Aha! I found spawners. Alright, there's probably been spawners at other intersections like this, and I just hadn't noticed them. Alright. Okay. Oh, crap, 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 crap. This is bad, this is bad. Oh. Could have been worse. Alright, I see a loot chest. Let's go ahead and do another sprinty thing. Looks like another place where I could fall out of the world, probably. And presumably there's gas spawners down there, which this time I am not going to try to go and get. But let's see what kind of loot we got. If it's more armor, I would not mind. It is splash potions of regeneration and fire resistance. Okay, not sure. Oops, crap. Alright, killed that gas. There's a bunch of other gas down there. I don't want to quite take a look down there yet. Is there any other place that I haven't gone other than having to go into one of these gas-infested areas? I don't know that there is. But now I have a bunch of gas on the map. I think I'm going to back up and go back to base and figure out what I want to do next, so I will see you guys in a moment. Back over at this intersection, remember when I saw a zombie spawn over here? So there's a spawner over in the corner. Yeah, it seems like 3.2 has gotten more clever about kind of hiding spawners in different places, I think. And so that is very dangerous for Brian. Alright, in any case, I'm going back to base. I need to get some more torches as well, so I will see you guys in a bit. Item repair, do-do-do-do. And I did bring some more cobblestone back to this base, which is good because I need to, and I have some wood in here as well, because I need to create another stone sword. So I will do that. There's still some gas on the map, but I'm reasonably safe here, and I have some more torches, and so I'm going to advance again in just a moment after I create another sword. Alright, I thought of something else I want to do, which is basically, I would like to try to get up on kind of the top of the structure and get a bigger sense of just how high or far or whatever I'm going to have to go. And so, basically, my plan is to just kind of carve a staircase up the outside of this building, which hopefully will be reasonably safe. Obviously, we still have 1 or 2 gas in the map, and so that's always a concern. but a relatively minor one, I think, at this point. Oh, wow! Grass! Oh, neat! Oh, neat! Oh, wow! This is cool looking. And with all this grass, I'm surprised there aren't more animals here, actually. And, alright, I didn't see where our friend is. Do you see him? I think they're shooting at each other. Maybe. Or... yeah, I'm not sure what just happened there. This is fascinating to me. And, yeah, I really like this cat demon thing, whatever it is. It looks like there might be something on top of there, so I'll take a look at that in a moment. But first of all, I'm just going to kind of circle most of this thing. Yeah, I don't know how it is that there's all this grass here and there aren't animals here, whereas there were animals kind of in other places. I hear some zombies down here. Since I have this iron shovel... alright, it's just going to be bedrock down here, it seems like. This is a good place to get more dirt if I want to do more farming. Neat. Is this like his tail? Yeah. I really like, yeah, just kind of the... I guess art is the right word to use it, that 3.2 does on these maps. And are these guys silverfish blocks? I'm just curious. No, we got some actual stone over here. Alright, so if I need more cobblestone, know where to get it. It's still, yeah, I still have like 3 minutes of daytime, so I'm not worried about trying to like put torches up here or monsters spawning on top, since we got the sun on our side. But I'm curious if I come up to basically the top of this mean-looking thing. I think it had fire in its eyes somewhere or something. Yeah. Oh, it's got lava. I see. So that's his eyeball. Oh, I think there's a diamond block over here. Almost certainly a trap, knowing 3.2. But he does have diamond eyes. Should I try to get any of them, or should I assume that I will screw it up? I think I will try to get them. This whole thing could blow up. Maybe I should put some stuff in a chest first. I don't have wood on me or a chest on me anywhere. Yeah, I'm afraid of losing the items that I'm carrying right now. But now that I know that this is here, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, it could be a proximity detector, too. Yeah, I should be careful. Alright, I think I am going to put away some items and then try to come back here and see if it's possible to get these diamond blocks. But I want to do it with light inventory, just because on Final Fantasy 1, when there were diamond blocks, there was a trap. And so I'm just afraid of the same thing happening. Oh, I don't have a pick that I can mine them. I have a gold pick and I have a stone pick. Alright, an even better reason not to try to get them right now. Yep, and I don't immediately see anything else, and so I guess if we have some daytime, yeah, let's go check out the thing in the back then. I have plenty of bricks on me, and so I think we can just kind of bridge over to whatever this back cube area thing is. And so let me go ahead and eat some zombie flesh. I think it's useful when you're not carrying, you know, like 14 tons of bread. To kind of ration your food and use like some good food and some bad food. If you're not in much trouble and you don't mind like taking the time to stop and eat every so often, I think that's a good time to use zombie flesh. If you're about to go fight a bunch of enemies and things are going to get bad, that's when you want to have some good food like some bread that has some endurance and some staying power. Okay, we might be falling off the edge of the map over there. And one could only presume that you could get inside this somehow. But maybe the inside this somehow was down at this lower layer down here, so I guess I will kind of build a staircase that goes down like this. Yeah, I might need to do some exploring here, so I'm going to make a cut probably. So I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, I think I have a sense of it. There's bedrock here, and it seems to connect. So I'm guessing somehow I get through that big building, and then there's a bedrock tunnel that goes into here, and this is where the birdcage is going to be. I am guessing. I also know that it's 3.2 style to have a back door, and so there probably is like one hole somewhere that you could get into this room without going through the whole major thing. But I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time looking for it, just because that would take a lot of the fun out of it. Yeah, and so I think I'm going to go back home, sleep things off because the sun's about to go back down, and try to attack this through the front door because that'll be more fun and exciting for you all to watch. So I will see you in a moment. It is definitely the case that every time I stand here, the gas can see me, even though I can't see them. And so I'm really not sure what it is that causes that. Because, I mean, there's bedrock here, and so they can't, like, see through the bedrock, can they? So I'm not sure why it is that every time I stand there, gas starts shooting at me. But there you go. Alright, so here is my little staircase back down. I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we're back over here. I already see a ghast right here. Who, I'm not sure if I can hit yet. Yes, okay, great. Yeah, and I think I have to go through this room somehow. I don't know if I need to go across or down or what it is I need to do. I'm probably going to fall out of the world once or twice before this happens. Since I have this good pick, I guess I can just kind of like skirt along the edge over here. That might be the smartest thing to do. And I have enough arrows that I can afford to do that whenever it gets annoying. Oh, there's so many gas spawners. You see all that? Actually, why don't I make myself a, what do you call? Safety rail. I will do this, basically. Alrighty. Hello, ghast. I don't really care about you. Don't mind me, I'm just headed over to the other side. Yeah, ghasts. I mean, obviously, they can shoot at you, and so they have the chance to be knocking you off, and so that does make it more challenging. And they make that awful noise, and so that's just kind of like a psychological challenge, I always feel like. I need to put some light out here so that you guys can see anything and so that I can see anything. But yeah, for the most part, I tend to find areas with gas to be tedious. And so I wish that 3.2, and possibly Vex as well, I haven't played any of Vex's maps, but I've watched a lot of people play Vex maps, would use fewer. And you know what else? Oh, there's a... You are not my friend. Why don't you go ahead and pop off of there, because you're going to cause me some trouble. Oh, I don't have another pick. I was going to say I need to switch picks and not waste this pick. Oops, and I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, bad timing. I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, had to do that quick phone call, but I am back. It seems like we're almost across. Oh, I'm worried looks like there might be Endermen over here as well, which could also cause problems from the point of view of this ghast is right here in my face, so let's go ahead and get rid of him. I think I only have, like, I don't know, 20 some odd arrows on me, and so I shouldn't spend too much time killing ghast if they're only being an annoyance. And yeah, I can't quite tell where I am yet. Definitely there's a bunch of little islands, which I guess could have been another way to try to bridge across. Although this definitely feels easier anyway, if not smarter as well. And I can see that I'm coming over to some spawners, and I can also see that there's Endermen over there that I don't want to look at. Try to put some torches occasionally so we can see what's going on. Don't know what kind of spawners these are. Oops, yep. Don't knock me off. I said don't knock me off! Alright, things are about to get much more... Oh, and there's spawners inside those things over there, too. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. I've been doing that kind of funny voice, getting in my tummy, a number of times lately. I'm not sure where that has just come from all of a sudden. This is going to be hard. I need to eat some food. I'll just start with rotten zombie flesh for right now, because it does seem like it's going to be a couple more steps before I actually get into the meat of this battle. And I can possibly even block them off like that. Yeah, let's do that. and make sure that I am regaining health and I'm reasonably saturated. My pick is about to run out, which I'm... Oops, crap. And my armor is pretty much spent at this point. Ah, darn it. Yeah, so this is about to get bad. I'm sure there's a ton of enemies over here, and I'm spawning more. Yeah, actually, let's do this. I'm just going to walk away from the spawners. Yeah, I'm actually going to walk away from that whole room now that I'm almost there. Oops. Someone has spawned over here. Not my friend. I don't know where he came from. There must be just a bunch of spawners around here that I haven't found. Put some light kind of on the side of the walls, too. Alright. I'm basically going to stay away from there for a moment, and possibly some of those enemies might despawn. Oops. I forgot about you. Alright, you were gone. How about I will hide out over here? Yeah, and I'm going to eat some zombie flesh and regain my health, and then we'll walk back over there and try to do a quick attack. Okay, let's see if we can sprint our way back over here. I realize I didn't leave any torches in here, and so that skeleton is probably just a natural spawn. While I've got the hunger, we'll go through one more piece of zombie flesh, and then we're going to be switching to our good bread. Oops, I saw a spider. Will be able to get me. Aha! Take that. Alright, and here is a creeper who is going to be extremely dangerous, because I do not want things to blow up yet. Crap. Alright, let's get a torch. There we go. Okay, that's a skeleton spawner. How about... Oop, crap. That's not how I wanted that to go. No. I was trying to get another brick. Alright, let's do this instead. Run! Alright, we are in this room. We have got... Oh, crap. No. I did not eat the bread yet. I am in a little bit of trouble. Crap. Eat some food. Whew. Okay, I'm going to regain some health and see you guys in a moment. Alright, I've got some full health once again. I would like to plug up a little bit of the holes in the floor over here to make this easier to walk back through. And then when I was coming back here the last time, I found a secret passage. Or what appears to be a secret passage. Right here. That I hadn't noticed before, and so I want to see where this goes. I see it's a shortcut through here. Alright, that's good to know. And so, I bet there are probably other shortcuts kind of like hidden throughout the map. Places that I may have already seen or not seen so far. Oh my gosh, these skeletons. They are not nice. That's right, hit each other. Let's not get in the fire. Okay, let's see if I can take out another spawner. Great. Let's get a little bit more light in here for natural spawns. And some piece of armor just died, and there's still some spawners out there. Alright, but I am in reasonably good shape over here now. Okay, so I can make it out at least this far. And there's another door over here, and I'm still regaining some health, and my pick is about to run out. I've lost all my armor at this point. But let's soldier on. That's what you gotta do. So let's get a torch over here. And this will be ugly and horrible. In the bottleneck, I can at least fight these guys off. Probably. Let's go ahead and plug that back up, because I need to regain some health again. And, the gas don't seem to be getting me, the skeleton doesn't seem to be getting me. Alright, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, health is back up, so let's give this another shot. Oh, crap. Oh, gosh, with no armor. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. The creeper, like, just glitched through the... What do you call it over there? Alright, I'm going to back off one more time. Yeah, I really need to just get a sprinting run in there so I can get some torches in there, but without any armor at this point, I really also need to... Is there anything clever I can do? I don't know if there's anything clever I can do here. Actually, I have one idea, which is basically... I can do that. I can fight the enemies through here until I have kind of a good... Or, can the creeper see me over here? If we can get the creeper to see me... Nah, he can't quite see me, but he's going to explode. Oh, there we go. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Crap. Alright, run, 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 run. Continue to run. And oh yes, did I mention run? Okay. Fantastic. That is how you do it, folks. And since I'm just waiting to regain health, I'll use zombie flesh, but then I'll try to use some more bread before I run back in there. See you in a moment. Alright, welcome back. You know the drill. Alright, this area already looks a whole lot more friendly. Let's get a little bit more light on this side. And now, crap. I'm not good at getting my sprint back on. Alright, so I am here. I believe I can get over to those items. Yeah, I think I'll be able to do it first try, and so I think I'll bring you guys along. How you guys doing? How's your day going? Oh, it's nighttime out here. That could work in my favor. There's a creeper chasing me, I can see. And so if I do happen to die again, I need to remember that I just put a creeper out there where he could walk into my bedroom or something. But yes, this is a good chance to kind of... I don't know, remember the whole path that we've taken through here, and I believe, here's a zombie, but I believe this is the secret passage shortcut, yes. And so that is handy in order to just kind of like get back to this area quicker. And there's a zombie over here, but we will let him be. Here are the skeletons that caused my death before. And so I'm going to see if I can run, 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 run. And I don't know if I got all the stuff I need. But if these are the only two skeletons in the room, I might be able to get them to fight each other. And if I do, that would be good for me, and if I don't, I will just die. Alright, how about I will go ahead and sleep to go ahead and make it daytime outside. I will be wary of the fact that there is going to be a creeper up the steps, but I want to go pick up my items again. Alright, so the creeper is going to be like right around this corner over here if he didn't despawn. So let's keep an eye out. Does anyone see a creeper? Does anyone see a creeper? I don't see him. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh my gosh! Where did they come from? Oh, they must have spawned like outside in the darkness and then came in. Alright, this might be a little slow, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get these items back, so I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, these two skeletons started fighting each other, and so now I'm in pretty good shape. Yeah, look at me all you want. Oh, I guess you killed the other guy and I didn't notice. Oh, and he dropped another bow. Oh, crap. No, this guy's still alive. Die, 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 die. Do I have... I have bow. Oh, he's probably down to like half a heart. Alright, I will go back. See you guys in a moment. Okay, and I think this is the time that I will hopefully regain all my items, which hopefully haven't despawned yet. I did not get any weapons on my bar, but I think he's almost dead. Please be almost dead. Yay! Okay. I seem to be in here, regaining health. Let's get a sword on my bar just in case, but now let's run around and make sure. Here's an arrow. Are there any other items that I did not pick up? And we need a torch here. Okay, great. And did I ever look in this chest? I did not, because this I would have remembered. Wow! Great. Just as my other stuff ran out, I have a bunch of new great stuff. And so, I almost want to put a bed in here and just kind of like set up base in here again. I'm going to put this in this chest actually for right now. Alright, I'm going to get myself, re-equipped. I think I'm going to bring another bed over here, possibly, so that I can just continue on from over here, or possibly even move my bed. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I don't know about you all, but I definitely enjoy kind of coming back to my base after I've been doing some crazy fighting over in some other area, and then just having the opportunity to take a moment to kind of settle down and do some farming and do some easy stuff that's going to put me in better shape for the future. It's a nice way to kind of both calm my nerves as well as to just kind of like, I don't know, kind of you get a chance to kind of turn your brain back off a little bit. Like you have to be thinking about a lot of things when you're trying to commentate and play in some of those difficult areas, and then you come back out here and you can just kind of relax, do some easy stuff. And so I like these little breaks. But basically at this point I have a ton more torches. I'm going to get some other weapons and kind of stuff prepared. And yeah, bring another bed, because I'd made a few beds. I might bring, I think one more bed will probably be enough, over into that area. And yeah, and then we'll be ready to head on. And hopefully, I think we're getting close to the end, and so hopefully possibly get a record. I have lost track. I bet it's been enough time for an episode already at this point. So I will probably go ahead and cut off this episode here, but next time we will go finish off that area and hopefully get our first record. See you guys next time. Hope you're having a great day.